Clock Central. Awesome. We are now recording. So awesome. So like I said, my name is Jen, and I'm super excited to come to you guys tonight and to kind of like share with you some stories that make our products and our company so special. So you're going to hear from me tonight. You're going to hear from some other ladies that have had life-changing experiences, and I am so excited for them to share their story. And this is kind of what our company is about. It's about culture, and it's about coming together and sharing a cup of happy. So I have actually been with the company for around 3 years. It'll be my 3-year anniversary in June. And I heard about the company like a lot of people do. Social media is really big, especially with my generation, me being a mom. And I was actually in a previous network marketing company that wasn't doing so well. I was with a wine club, and I really wanted to be successful with being able to stay at home with my kids and contribute to the finances. But I was also working a very strenuous, stressful job. I'm a former paramedic firefighter, and a lot of people looking at me were like, really? Yes, I have done some incredible things. I've seen some incredible things, helped so many people, but I was really just getting burnout, and my energy was literally down the tubes. So I always say that I was overworked, underpaid, and I was getting burnout. That's pretty much what it was. Just to let you guys know, paramedics at a hospital working in an emergency room, I was working at a level 1 trauma center, make a little bit under $17 an hour. That's a normal rate for paramedics, which is crazy because we do a lot of things to help people, and it was a crazy, crazy time. So I wanted to be able to contribute financially to my children's lives and to my own life. I wanted to travel. So I saw somebody post about the coffee, like I said, on social media, and I was like, okay, happy coffee. This does not make sense because I needed this in my life like 5 years ago, right? And so I thought nootropics, I've kind of heard about that. Let me see what it's about. And I literally thought to myself, if this coffee does what it claims and these products do what they do, this literally might be the best idea anybody's come up with. But the products have to work, and there's going to be all these things. I actually signed up before I even tried the product. I'm like, even if it doesn't work for me, or I don't feel a big change, but it works for somebody else, I see this as a huge opportunity. I've got lots of entrepreneurs in my family, and it's kind of always been my dream to have my own business, especially to run it online. I actually got the coffee in my hands and I started, using it, and I was like, okay, this stuff is phenomenal. My sleep started to get better. I started to have energy. When you're working night shift in a hospital, you can get a little funky. You're kind of like a walking zombie. It's like you will sleep for all day and then you have to wake up. I literally never saw my kids. Somebody would take them to daycare. I would come off of a night shift. I would sleep from maybe 8 a.m. until 4 p.m., get up at 5 and be back at the hospital at 7. And sometimes I was working 7 days a week, making zero money. And by the time I paid for childcare and my bills, I brought home an extra $200 a month. And for me, it was not worth it anymore. Like, this is ridiculous, right? Like, when am I going to take my kids to Disney? When am I going to go to the Mother's Day luncheon? I wanted to be there for my kids. So long story short, I've been with the company for 3 years. By the month I had been with them about 8 months, I guess, like 8 months in, I had my first major check. I actually had a 5-figure check. I couldn't believe that was sitting in my bank account. And I was able to sustain myself as a single mom, not be on government assistance or anything. And I have been able to almost retire myself at the age of 33, and I'm going to be 34 this year, and actually take care of my children. And I actually pay my ex-husband child support, which for me, a lot of people will be like, really, you're proud about that? And I am, because I am a financial, successful single mother, and I am able to teach other women and men, but mostly women, come to me to do the same thing. And we have an amazing culture. You never do this alone. We've got trainings. There's tons of people on this call right now. Before I pass it off to the next amazing lady who's going to be speaking, like, everybody on this call is here to help you, and everybody in this company cheers everybody on. It's an amazing culture, and it doesn't matter what rank you are or how much you sold. When we all get together as literally a happy family, it's incredible how everybody just kind of vibes together, and it's really a culture with an amazing comp plan. I love the people that we work with, and I love corporate. We are very, very blessed. So without further ado, I am going to introduce Miss Bridget. She has an amazing story. She's going to unmute herself, and she's going to tell a little bit about her experience with the products.
All right, so my name is Bridget Axtell, and I am from North Idaho. And I know I only have about 5 minutes to share my story. And so it's the very short version. I will hopefully be able to share my full story again soon. I actually went to North Carolina. Oh my goodness, North Carolina last weekend and attended one of the summer tour events and got to share my story for the first time on stage, and it was amazing. So like Jen said, I jumped in with both feet to both these products and this opportunity without even trying them. I had been watching my girlfriend post about them for months, and I honestly thought she was a little crazy to be saying a cup of coffee could do so much, but I was at a very, very low point in my life. I had been diagnosed with stage 3 aggressive breast cancer and had gone through numerous rounds of chemo and radiation and many surgeries. So I was like at the lowest point that I could ever remember being in my life. And so she presented this opportunity to me, and I talked to my husband about it and decided, it's worth a try. I was literally, you know, at my wit's end and willing to try anything. I was desperate. So I ordered my products and signed up to be a brand partner. We were Ellepreneurs at the time, but signed up to be a brand partner. And that was 2 years ago next month. And it was one of the best decisions literally that I have ever made in my life. Not only did the products change my life, but so did the opportunity and everybody that I have met along the way. So, and Jen also said that our community is amazing, and she's not lying. It truly is the best. In May, I qualified for a team retreat, and I flew from Idaho to Florida to spend 5 days with 13 women that I had never met in person before, only online. And I thought I was crazy. Like, who flies across the country to meet ladies you've never met before? But literally, when I walked through that door, it was like we had known each other for years. Like we were best friends from elementary school getting together for a girls' weekend. It was just incredible. So the products have changed my life. I have lost most of the weight that I had gained during my chemo and radiation. My lymphedema is almost gone. I'm happier. I'm not grumpy. So that cup of coffee truly does make a world of difference. I haven't gone a day without my coffee or happy caps. It literally will change your life. So I have little notes here to hopefully make sure I don't forget anything. So, I guess my why when I started this, I wanted to feel better. I wanted to lose weight, and I was hoping just to make enough money to pay for my monthly products. If I could do those three things, I was like, that is going to be a win for me. I wasn't expecting anything more than that. So it really, once I started and all these things started happening, it really opened my eyes to the possibilities of so much more. So since then, it's like the community, like all the amazing people that I've met along the way. Some of these ladies are like, I would consider them some of my best friends. And that in itself is just truly life-changing, to see how welcoming and friendly and helpful everybody is in this business. It doesn't matter if you've been here, if you signed up today, if you've been here 3 years, they treat you like family and like we've been in this from day one together. So I love that. It's obviously the products are amazing, but I love the community and the friendships that I've made. I would put that at the top of my list. So I think that like is just basically my short story in a nutshell. It's so much more than that. But my advice to you, if you're here tonight, you're here for a reason, and you should join with us because you're here. That means that you want to be with us.
Well, that is an amazing story, Bridget. I love how you emphasized our community again as well. And our products really do work. It's a very simple system. It's literally coffee and a happy cap. And we have obviously new products coming out and of course in the future, but that is an amazing story. And congratulations to you with your cancer journey. That's absolutely amazing. I just wanted to say that. You're welcome.
Thank you.
So we're going to hear it next from Miss Sheri. She is here tonight with her happy shirt on, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her journey as well. So take it away. Hold on just a second, Sheri. You got to unmute yourself. Can you unmute yourself? If you click on, can you hear me? Hold on a second. You're not unmuted yet, dear. There we go. Can you unmute yourself now? There should be a little microphone in the bottom part. Hold on just a second. You just have to click that microphone. Did you click it? Because you're not coming through. It looks like you're still muted for us. Just a second. It's fine. A little bit of a technical difficulty. Give me just 1 second, okay? Sheri, do you see that there's a microphone on the bottom? It is, and you're unmuted because it's still saying it's muted for us. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to see if I can bypass that, and I'm asking you to unmute, but it's not allowing me to do that. So hold on, guys. We'll give it another minute or so to see if Sheri can unmute herself. And if not, we'll keep rolling with the call and then see if she can unmute herself. So Sheri, while you try to unmute yourself, I'm going to go ahead and kind of just give you a little bit about why I think our company is absolutely so amazing. So when I've been in network marketing for about, I guess I would say 8 years. My son turned 9. So it's been a long journey with me. I was with a couple companies before this. And there were a couple things that I definitely had to have in a company when we first started. So, sorry. I was making sure the chat was not telling me something because I'm trying to unmute Sheri. So number one, it had to be an instant impact product. And the great thing about our products is that many people see a difference within the first couple hours of taking it. You get your coffee, you get your happy cap, you take it, and it's kind of like a different experience for everybody, but there's definitely an instant impact with our products. There we go. She is connected to audio, but you still have to unmute yourself, okay? I saw it connecting though, so I'm just going to keep talking, Sheri, and you just go ahead and unmute yourself, and when you do, I'll stop talking. So it had to be an instant impact product for me. It had to be like something super special that if someone tried it with me, they were going to see instant impact that day, whether it was better mood, better clarity, better focus, they had more energy. You're good. Okay, let's hear Sheri's story because I've been talking for too long. I didn't want to have a Zoom where nobody was talking, so you're good. Go ahead.
Okay, I had to go to settings and let Zoom into my microphone.
Okay.
All right. Sorry. I'm Sheri Rudy. I'm 53 years old. I'm married. We've been together for over 30 years. We have 2 kids. We have a son who's going to be 29, and we have a daughter who is 26. And our daughter, Ashley, is special needs. So I'm a special needs parent. Parenting is really hard. I know. I knew that when we had our first child, and you worry about them, but having a special needs kid is a totally different world. You feel things that you never thought in your life that you could actually feel. You're constantly worried, you're overwhelmed, you're exhausted like most parents. You're stretched beyond your limits. You have lots of sadness, lots of depression, anxiety, loneliness, guilt. Did I do this to my child? What my husband and I, what could we have done differently? Feeling defeated a lot, losing lots of friends. I had friends, but their lives went on and they got tired of me not being able to be available to them. Ashley consumes all my life. And the little pieces that I have left have to go to my son and my husband. I don't have room for a lot of people in my life. I coped. I was going to nursing school when I had Ashley. I was, for some reason, I've always been an upbeat, happy person. I was smiling. I was able to put all these feelings in a little box and I could leave them at the door. I didn't want pity from anyone. I just wanted everyone to think that we were fine. And at home, we were having a terrible time. Ashley is nonverbal. It took 14 years to diagnose her. What she's diagnosed with is called mitochondrial disease, and she has outlived everybody with the disease. They can't figure out why. She's 26, but she's the size of an 11-year-old. She needs help with everything 24/7. I don't get much breaks at all. My only break was I changed my job and I started teaching so that I could pick my own hours at a community college, and I love my job. That was my little outlet. My husband's on a NASCAR team, so he has an outlet. He goes to the track, he stays in hotels, he goes out, he goes to work. Even though I was only out of the house 12 hours a week, I had that little break. But a couple of years ago, menopause hit. And you young girls, just wait. It's coming. And it's not fun. And then COVID came during this time. And I was stuck with Ashley with no breaks, 24/7. And everything came to a perfect storm. I was literally falling apart. I didn't know what was wrong with me inside anymore. I couldn't find joy in anything. I was not a happy person. I was falling apart. I was on the verge of a nervous breakdown. I was going to therapy. I tried all kinds of things and nothing worked. But my best friend 2 years ago asked me to try some coffee. I did it for 1 month, didn't give it a try, didn't even want to have anything to do with it. I could kick myself now because in April, she reached out and said, Sheri, you need to try this coffee and you need to try these happy pills. And I was at my wit's end. I honestly didn't know what was going to happen. And I tried it. And they were amazing. And I am getting myself back for the first time in probably 4 years. I am starting to feel good again. So I started doing the coffee, the fit and happy stuff came out, and I was feeling so good about myself that I decided I'm going to do something about this menopause weight. And I've been doing the fit and happy weight loss system for 2 months. I'm down today 19 pounds, 17 and a half inches. I have tons to go, but I'm on my way. And I'm feeling good and I'm happy and I'm excited. So July 1st, I joined the company. I thought, well, I want that discount. Just like you've heard before, I want the discount. I didn't think this was going to be anything more than me getting a discount and getting my products. In 2 months, I've already been to a convention and met some totally awesome ladies and men and heard some incredible stories that I was brought to tears. This touched my heart. This was me. These people were people I need to be friends with. I need them in my community. I haven't felt that kind of support in I don't know how long. I don't get support. So all of a sudden there's these people in this community, and it was the puzzle piece that's been missing in my life for a long time. And I'm going to cry. So use these products, love these products, but more importantly, do what I'm doing. Share these products with everyone because everyone, like they say, deserves to be happy.
Oh, I love that. Thank you, Sheri. I just love that. I mean, how do you, with Bridget and Sheri's stories, I always feel like super humbled, and I'm like, how can I even say anything after that? And again, sorry about the technical difficulties, guys, and I'm so glad we got that fixed because what an amazing story. But I think what one of my favorite things is, before we wrap it up, is that everybody starts with some products and it works differently for everybody. Some people have needed weight loss. For me, it was really just the energy, and I had so much anxiety from being a paramedic firefighter. You know, you see a lot of things. Obviously, they've even made shows about it. There's reality shows. There's, you know, great, everything from Grey's Anatomy. Trust me, you've seen it on TV. Most of us have seen it in real life. And I think what's so amazing is that you start to take these products and you do get happier. But then again, a company is not really a company. Great, it can have great products that are life-changing, but if the people surrounding others are not life-changing and not amazing and full of integrity and full of hope and full of just, like I said, integrity, hope, and love, like I like to say, if you're not surrounded by those people, there's really no point. I mean, products can be great, but I feel like here we have both. And at the Happy Co, we literally do have happy products and happy people. And what I think is so amazing is that people come together from all walks of life, all different ages, all different backgrounds, and they get to have and like share that with everybody. And even if you're on here tonight and you're not looking to make extra money, but you're just looking for like something extra in your life that you've been missing, especially since we've had COVID and maybe something else has happened to you, just the people you're going to get to surround yourself with and you're going to meet, and people that are going to want to meet you, can literally change your life. It's about not only elevating your life with products, but with the amazing people around you. So like Bridget said before, if you are on this call tonight, there's a reason why someone invited you. It's because they wanted you to hear something special. They wanted to inspire you. And for me, everything happens for a reason. So definitely get back to the person that invited you to hear the call and see the recording. And we can't wait to welcome you with open arms. Get your products started, get back with the person that invited you here, and get on your journey. So I thank everybody for hopping on here tonight. Thank you, ladies, for sharing your story. Again, sorry about the technical difficulties, but I hope you guys all have a wonderful and blessed evening. I'll talk to you guys later.